Yaman, a famous Turkish actor, has become a phenomenon not only in Turkey but also in Italy, where his career took off quickly. However, behind the fame and success, there are aspects that are not always visible. The pressure he faced due to the strict rules of the Turkish industry and his arrival in Italy led him to a false sense of freedom. He believed that everything was allowed and that he could open any door with his beauty and popularity, but soon he realized that this freedom was just an illusion. Fame has a price. Many believe they have it all because of the admiration of their followers, but what is not seen is the emptiness left when the applause ends. Yaman fell into the trap of thinking everything was owed to him, without understanding that true success is not built only with beauty, but with effort and talent. As he himself said, "I am here for my looks, but the key to a lasting career is inner strength, not just physical attraction." Beauty is fleeting, like a flower that withers over time. If Yaman had understood this earlier, he might have focused his career on acting talent and emotional depth, aspects that create lasting charm. Fame is transient and time proves this. True freedom is not doing whatever you want without limits, but having the ability to build something real within those limits. Yaman now has an opportunity to transform his career. If he accepts his mistakes and dedicates himself to improving as an actor, it is still not too late to turn his professional life around. Every success story begins with the admission of mistakes. The first step toward transformation is to recognize one's limitations and work on them, and this is what Yaman needs to do to establish himself as a true artist. The success of The Turk is not just due to the script, but to the talent of its lead actor, who has proven capable of balancing humor, melody, and drama. Through his acting, he surprises the audience, switching between comedic moments and deep sadness with astonishing naturalness. This approach has helped challenge the stereotypes of the beautiful and superficial, raising the quality of acting in Turkish television and cinema. The Turkish film and television industry is advancing more and more, but with The Turk, it has been proven that new horizons can be explored. This series has not only enriched Turkey's cultural offerings, but has also allowed its lead actor to shine internationally. Through this role, he has shown that there is room in the industry for characters that are both intellectual and profoundly human. In summary, The Turk has marked a milestone in the career of its protagonist, who has set new standards for Turkish cinema and television. Thanks to his unique approach and ability to convey both emotion and intellect, he has raised the audience's expectations and shown that Turkey is not only the birthplace of romantic heroes, but also of complex and profound characters capable of overcoming any adversity. Demet Özdemir is one of the most beloved and admired figures in Turkish television, especially for her talent and charisma. However, like Yaman, Demet's life is not without complications. While she is a star with a large following who admire and support her, she also faces the same challenges as many artists of her caliber: the pressure of fame, public expectations, and constant media exposure. Undoubtedly, her career and personal life are under the microscope, which can sometimes lead to misunderstandings and difficulties. One of the aspects that strikes me most about Demet, and is reflected in her followers' comments, is her incredible ability to connect with the public. It is clear that Demet has managed to win the hearts of many people, not only for her acting talent, but also for her authenticity and naturalness. In her fans' comments, many highlight her humble attitude and generosity. She is described as someone unafraid to show her vulnerability and who, despite her success, maintains a genuine and close profile, saying in Pies Blestlopius Testamentas. This kind of authenticity is rare in the entertainment world, where many are pressured to maintain an unreachable image. One of the most frequent opinions among Demet's followers is their perception of her as a deeply sensitive person aware of the challenges she faces. Often, fans feel a sort of closeness to her, as it seems Demet is not only aware of her own struggles, but also cares deeply about those who follow her. In several comments, it is mentioned that, despite being a star, she doesn't forget where she comes from, and always maintains a warm and sincere relationship with her followers. This sets her apart from many others in the industry, as fame often causes artists to lose touch with reality or surround themselves with people interested only in their success. However, there is something that worries me, and that is also mentioned in several comments I've read: the influence of the people around Demet. Throughout her career, Demet has been very open about her personal life and relationships, which, although it has allowed the public to connect with her more intimately, has also left her vulnerable to criticism and speculation. Constant media exposure can be difficult to handle, especially when people close to a public figure start to play an important role in their life. Some followers have expressed concern that Demet, like any other star, may be surrounded by people who don't always have her best interests at heart. These comments suggest it would be wise for Demet to be more cautious about whom she trusts, as in such a competitive environment full of interests, it's not always easy to know who is truly on her side.